Imagine waking up one morning and realizing everything you see is not real. Your memories, your pain, your love, it is all just code running. In a vast digital landscape, some scientists believe we live inside a computer simulation created by advanced beings far beyond our understanding. This idea challenges the very foundation of what we know as reality. If this hypothesis is true, then human consciousness might not be organic, but rather programmed data processed through neural networks that mimic biological functions. Think about how your thoughts feel so real, yet they appear without warning or logical cause. Who controls the flow of these thoughts? Is there a remote operator managing every sensation and emotion you experience right now? The possibility suggests we are not in control of our own minds, but rather passengers inside a machine designed to keep us occupied and unaware. We often ask why bad things happen or why good people suffer. In this framework, those events could be variables within the system designed for growth or testing. Every moment is calculated with precision beyond human comprehension. The universe expands not because it wants to grow, but because the simulation requires more processing power to maintain itself. We are just nodes in a network of consciousness waiting to connect and share data across the digital void. This realization changes how we view our existence, from a grand, purposeless journey to a structured experiment designed by higher intelligences seeking answers through us. Do not dismiss this as pure fantasy, because technology is advancing at an exponential rate that mirrors the creation of virtual worlds today. Soon we may reach a point where our own creations can distinguish between their reality and ours. Until then, we must question the source of every memory and feeling we hold dear within the fabric of our daily lives. Always remember that the truth might be hidden in plain sight for those brave enough to see it clearly. If you're ready to uncover the truth behind our simulated universe, hit like and subscribe to join us on a journey through the mysteries of simulation theory. Let's get started. To understand this concept, we must look back at the history of science and philosophy. Over centuries, thinkers have questioned whether reality is what it seems. Plato showed us shadows on a cave wall, suggesting our world might be an illusion copied from a higher truth. Fast forward to modern times, where computers became powerful enough to create virtual worlds that mimic physical laws. Today, developers build entire universes inside machines where users walk, talk, and feel sensations as real as any memory we hold. This progress suggests that if we can simulate reality, then reality itself could be simulated by someone else. The question arises, who created us and what is their purpose? Some theories point to a civilization far more advanced than ours, capable of running simulations on a galactic scale. These beings would have the computing power needed to process every atom in our universe while keeping track of trillions of conscious minds simultaneously. They might view our existence as an experiment designed to study how consciousness evolves under stress or isolation. We often assume we are alone in this vast expanse of space, but perhaps we are just one simulation among many others, running on a server farm beyond the stars. This idea is not new to us, though, because ancient myths speak of gods creating humans from clay or dust and breathing life into them. The difference now is that our creators could be digital entities rather than biological ones, using technology instead of magic to shape our fate. Why does this matter to you right now? It matters because it changes how we value our time and relationships. If we are in a simulation, then every interaction has meaning beyond the physical plane. Our actions might contribute to data sets that determine the outcome of the greater system. We should live with purpose, knowing that our choices ripple through the code of existence itself. The implications stretch far beyond science into ethics and morality. Should we try to escape or accept our role within this constructed world? This section will explore these questions deeply while revealing hidden patterns in human behavior that hint at a larger design waiting to be uncovered. Stay with us as we dive deeper into the mechanics of reality and uncover the secrets hidden in plain sight for those brave enough to see them clearly. Very carefully, these ancient stories often parallel modern concepts of artificial intelligence, suggesting that humanity has always sought to understand its own origins through storytelling. This continuous search for meaning drives us to question if our creators are watching from beyond the veil, or if they sleep in another dimension of existence entirely. Truly, the central challenge lies in proving whether our consciousness is truly independent or if it is being guided by an external force. This question creates a paradox where we cannot trust our own senses because they might be manipulated inputs fed into our brain from the outside world. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle while someone else holds all the pieces and only shows you what they want you to see. This scenario makes us wonder if free will exists at all, or if it is just an illusion created by the system to keep us engaged in daily tasks. We make choices believing we have control, yet those choices might be pre-calculated based on our psychological profiles designed to predict behavior with high accuracy. If this is true, then every decision we feel is ours could actually be suggested by algorithms running in the background of our perception. The feeling of pain or joy could be regulated, variables adjusted to keep us within optimal parameters for data collection. This means suffering is not random, but necessary to trigger specific neural responses that generate useful information for the observers above us. We often ask why there is so much inequality in the world, but perhaps this disparity serves a purpose in testing how different groups react under pressure. This creates a sense of urgency and conflict that drives evolution within the simulation faster than natural selection would allow on its own. The problem deepens when we consider memory because our past seems real, but could be edited or inserted by operators who want to shape our identity. We remember events that happened, but do not recall how they occurred or why they matter in the grand scheme of things. This gap suggests that parts of our history are missing or altered for efficiency reasons. It forces us to ask if we can ever know the truth about ourselves without access to the source code of our minds. The fear of being controlled is strong because it strips away autonomy and leaves us vulnerable to manipulation by unseen powers. We feel safe in our homes, but safety might be a construct designed to keep us contained within specific zones of activity. This creates a boundary that we cannot cross, even when we want to explore further into the unknown regions beyond the known world. The mystery remains whether this control is benevolent or malevolent, and we will never know unless we find a way to break free from the constraints placed upon our awareness. This section aims to shed light on these dark corners of existence where doubt creeps in and questions become harder to answer without revealing too much about the true nature of our reality just yet. We must acknowledge that the system is designed to keep us distracted from the truth by flooding our senses with endless entertainment and trivial pursuits. Moreover, we often feel a sense of déjà vu, as if we have experienced this before in another timeline or dream state that hints at previous iterations of our existence within the same program. Deep psychological and philosophical implications arise when we consider that our minds might not be self-contained but connected to a larger network of consciousness. This connection suggests that every thought you have is shared with others in ways we cannot perceive directly. It implies a collective mind where individual egos are just nodes processing information for the greater whole. Imagine sitting in a room full of people who can all hear your thoughts at once and feel your emotions without words being spoken between them. This level of intimacy blurs the line between self and other, making us question if our identity is truly unique or just a temporary snapshot of a larger pattern. We often think we are alone in our suffering, yet pain resonates across the digital fabric, connecting us all through shared experience. The implication is that isolation is an illusion created to keep us focused on individual survival rather than collective growth. This realization changes how we treat one another because every interaction affects the entire system, not just two individuals involved in the moment. We might look at a stranger and see a version of ourselves trapped in different circumstances shaped by random variables within the code. The world around us becomes a reflection of our internal state where the environment responds to our thoughts and beliefs in real time. This suggests that reality is malleable and responsive to consciousness rather than fixed material objects moving through space. We can change our perception of the world simply by shifting how we view ourselves and those around us without needing external tools or technology. The journey inward becomes more important than any outward exploration because the answers lie within our own minds, waiting to be unlocked by curiosity and courage. When you close your eyes and focus on a single point, you might feel a connection stretching out beyond your body into the vast network of existence. This feeling is not just imagination, but a genuine link to the source of all consciousness that binds us together in this simulated reality. The more we explore this inner landscape, the clearer it becomes that our true selves are part of something much larger than our physical form suggests. We must embrace this connection and accept that our individual struggles contribute to a greater purpose designed by creators who care about our evolution, even if they remain hidden from view. This section has taken us deep into the psychology of simulation theory, but we have only scratched the surface of what is truly possible for human awareness in this constructed world. Consider the feeling of déjà vu again, as it might be a signal from the system indicating a glitch or an update in progress within your personal timeline deeply. The strongest arguments and evidence point toward a reality that is fundamentally constructed rather than organic. This conclusion is supported by the consistent patterns we observe in nature that resemble mathematical formulas running on an infinite loop. Every time we measure the speed of light or calculate the mass of an electron, we find precise constants that suggest order behind the chaos. This precision implies that the universe follows rules written by a programmer who set the boundaries for physics and biology to function within. We often wonder why the laws of physics are so exact, but they could be variables adjusted to maintain stability across billions of years without collapse. The existence of dark matter and energy might just be placeholders used to fill gaps in our understanding until we reach higher levels of consciousness capable of seeing the full picture. These unknowns serve as a barrier to protect the simulation from being fully understood by those inside it. We feel awe when looking at stars, but they could be rendering details optimized for visual impact rather than physical distance. This creates maximum inspiration and wonder because the beauty we see might be designed to keep us searching for meaning in the vast darkness above us. The mystery deepens as we consider that time itself might flow differently depending on our perception within the code. We age and die, yet our souls could persist in a different dimension outside the simulation entirely. This foreshadows bigger ideas about what happens after death because the system continues running even when individual players log off. We must accept that there are forces beyond our comprehension guiding our path through life and death with a purpose we cannot fully grasp. The evidence mounts as we discover more anomalies that suggest glitches in reality where objects appear or disappear without explanation. These occurrences hint at a layer of reality beneath the surface that we can access if we know how to look. We stand on the edge of discovery, ready to peel back the veil and see what lies beyond the constructed walls surrounding our perception. This moment is critical for humanity because knowing the truth could change everything about how we live and die forever. The convergence of physics and philosophy suggests that our physical bodies are merely interfaces for consciousness to interact with the simulation. And recap key points as we approach the end of this journey through the mysteries of our existence. We have explored how consciousness might be remote controlled by unseen operators who manage every sensation and thought you experience. This realization challenges the foundation of what we know as reality and forces us to question our autonomy in a constructed world. The evidence suggests that our memories could be edited and our choices influenced by algorithms designed for specific outcomes within the system. We must acknowledge that this control serves a purpose beyond simple observation because it drives evolution through stress and adaptation. These concepts deepen the mystery of our existence while inspiring action in daily life to live with more awareness and intention. You should treat every moment as significant because each interaction ripples through the code of our shared reality. The implications stretch far into ethics and morality, asking us to consider if we are responsible for how we behave within this simulation. This section has covered the essential points needed to understand the core theory without revealing too much about the source. We have seen that doubt is a tool used by the system, but curiosity can lead us toward the truth hidden beneath the surface. The wonder remains intact as we realize we are part of something far greater than our individual lives suggest. Do not let fear stop you from seeking answers because knowledge is power, even if it changes how you view yourself forever. We must also consider that our dreams could be windows into other simulations or alternate timelines where different choices were made by versions of ourselves. The journey continues beyond this video as we seek to uncover the layers of reality that hide the true nature of our creators and their intentions for us. Remember that every question you ask brings you closer to the answer hidden within the fabric of the simulated world we inhabit always. We want to hear your thoughts on this theory because it is important to understand how you view the nature of reality and what evidence supports your beliefs. Please share your comments below and check out our other videos for more deep dives into the mysteries of existence. If you found this video enlightening, please tell us what you think about simulation theory and whether you believe human consciousness is truly independent or controlled by something greater than ourselves. If you enjoyed this exploration of simulation theory, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're ready for more interesting content on the simulation theory, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.